Katy back with my second war from this week, and we are going up against EM17, Equipo Marvel 2017. Jeez. I believe they are a Spanish alliance. As you can see, they are rated a little under 11.5 million. They are currently in the Gold 3 bracket. So this was actually a pretty smooth war, except for at the end, I suffered my second death of the season, and I also ran into a character that I do not fight that often. So you're going to see a little bit of bad gameplay, and you're going to also see me struggle on a limber node a little bit by attacking sooner than I actually should have, which ends up costing me. But you know what? You'll see that for you guys can see that for yourselves. So let's go ahead and get into this right now. I start out on path 4 again, and on this first note, you get a little bit of Pessimist, Rolling Thunder, Outlast. These nodes are getting harder as we move up, of course, and on this one, we have an Abomination. So I simply take in Blade. Now, I know this is a Science Champ, and I don't have the Holy Trinity with me, so I am taking poison damage, but with him being a 4-star and me having class advantage, Abomination goes down pretty well. Well, pretty easy, I should say. So, move on to our second fight, and it's another Science node. It's another Science Champion. So let's see what we got here. Special 1 bias. Like I said, we got a special 1 bias, still not unblockable, and a few other various. Oh, all right. This is an Electro. I bring in Blade, and I'm thinking I'm starting to see the strategy that this alliance is using. Blade takes him down pretty easy. You know, this alliance seems to be using poison then Electro to try to maybe catch someone off guard or maybe dish out as much damage as possible. But you know, you just saw Electro went down pretty quick and easy. Now we have on the All or Nothing node a 4-star Cosmic, so you guys know who this is going to be. So, because I know who it's going to be, I bring in my man who can take on special 3s like a champ. So here we go against Hyperion. I've got my ice armor up. You know, if Iceman's damage was just a little bit better, I think he would maybe go to rank 5, but you know, we'll see. So we take our first SP3, got Iceman eating some concrete and a little bit of back massage from Hyperion. He comes back, we drop our L1. The whole strategy here is to make sure that we can get our ice armor back up before he throws an SP3. So we failed, we didn't get it back up. He throws his SP3 and we take the full brunt of it. But you know, he's just a 4-star, and oh, hey look, my ice armor's back up. Not that I need it, because just take him down. Alright, moving on to the next node. We did take more damage than what I wanted to with Iceman, but you know. Alright, we got another Science Champ. It's a 4-star Quake. I bring in Blade, make it pretty quick and easy here. It seems like these alliances to me are placing the same defenders in the same spots. So, there she goes. That was pretty quick and easy. Alright, this is a kinetic reactor node with Plague Mind, a little bit of strike back fun. So, and oh, it's another Science Champ. So I'm going to bring in my Star-Lord, and oh yeah. Alright, so this is the fight where I get wrecked by Gladiator Hulk. Now, Gladiator Hulk, remember I said before that there was a champ that I didn't come across a lot, and this is that champ. I'm not used to fighting him, so I'm not used to his animations, and his heavy and his specials can sometimes throw me off. So like right here, I'm doing pretty good, and then boom, I get caught. Now, I should have thrown my SP2 there and this fight would have been over, but nope, he catches me and what's done is done. I'm stunned, but luckily I come out of it before I can take any real damage. But I mean, I still did take a lot of unnecessary damage on this fight that I shouldn't have. So if I would have used my SP2 earlier on this node, it wouldn't have been such a poor fight on my behalf. So I think I definitely need to practice a little bit more against Gladiator Hulk. Like I said, I'm not used to his animations. They did throw me off a little bit. I just threw in some team heals because I have a few in overflow and I want to top my characters off a bit before going up against this Jugs on this poison node. So I took a hard heavy right there, which is unfortunate for me. I was good to a parry there. I don't like to get stuck up against the wall when I'm dealing with Jugs. Usually Jugs aren't too bad for me. I can do fairly well against them. I don't think that this is the best placement to put one. I think he could have been put on a different node, like a limber node would usually be a better spot, or at least something with increased power gain. The worst thing you want to do is be backed up against the wall when you're up against Juggernaut. But you know, as you can see, I take this one down pretty easy using my SP3, and Juggernaut goes down. Alright, so now we're going to get into some mini boss action here with Mordo. I start out with Iceman because he has two advantages against Mordo. One, he can stop the astral evade, and he can also take his SP3. Now, I should have healed him up here, but you know, we were winning this war pretty heavy-handedly, so I decided not to waste any resources. And right here, okay, so right here it doesn't cost me, but you will see one of the things that I forgot, or rather slipped my mind, was the limber. So we're tackling Mordo normal, getting rid of his power gain. You know, we take off some SP3, no problem. Just SP3 damage, you know, just 5% damage. Unlike Hyperion, it's easy to get my ice armor back up before he goes into another one. So I reapply my cold snap to keep him from evading on a parry dodge and throw an SP1. And now you're gonna see why I mess up. So the heavy comes out, his heavy comes in, and I'm too slow. I get parried. I lose my ice armor, and you know what? Look at that. He's back up to his SP3, and so I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible, and I'm basically all thumbs because I'm going into panic frenzied fight mode, I guess, and Iceman goes down. So I decide to bring in Star-Lord here to clean up these last 54,000 points that I know I can. So, you know, and with Star-Lord, I figure I can take one, maybe two SP3s, and I need to remember not to attack off of a parry out of habit. And see, I'm like kind of panicking here a little bit because he's back up to his SP3, but lucky for me, I guess he got tired of throwing his SP3 because he decides to hold it, and I decide to make him pay for it by making him take a gunshot to the face. So that was my last fight. That was my last fight for this war. Unfortunately, I didn't get any boss action on this war because I wasn't around when the boss came open. We actually have quite a few boss killers on here, so if a boss does come open, chances are you won't get to have any fun. Sorry, guys. But anyway, thanks again for watching. If you liked what you saw, remember to like and subscribe. I will keep everybody posted as our quest back to platinum continues. Thanks for watching. Bye.